morning, happy Friday. So we had our little bit of snowfall yesterday, and this morning we woke up to some frost. Views off the mountain this morning are spectacular. Did a over 23-hour fast yesterday. Now, didn't plan to, but just worked out that way. So a little dehydrated today, so got my salt water ready to go. Crazy how all this fresh snow just came in this one quick little storm that went through. So yeah, anybody that's been following that might be curious about the health and weight loss journey that I've been on, I'm 9 days short of 365 days of fasting, intermittent fasting I guess you call it. Basically I use this app called Zero, and it tracks your meals. You put in when you start eating, when you stop eating, it tells you when you should break your fast, and tons of information within the app, which is great. So basically I don't eat, the basic math is 7 p.m. I don't eat anything else until noon the next day, and then you break your fast with a good protein meal. I've lost right around 90 pounds down basically from the intermittent fasting. I was doing a whole bunch of cardio before my trip to the States, and I haven't got back in that rhythm since I've been back, but I've been maintaining that 90-pound loss. Yeah, it gives you pretty amazing energy. What I found is if you break your fast with a snack, not a meal, it makes it really difficult. You get tired and hungry for the rest of the day. Well, I try not to break my fast early, and if anything, try and do it as late as possible, and try and keep the meals close as possible together. For me, seems to work best. Staying active for me is a huge part, and the healthy food. I haven't had fast food in over a year. Stay away from sugars, and then gluten-free, because not only is gluten not good for you, I have an allergy to it. It causes stomach issues. That has been a big part of the journey as well. So anyway, figured I'd throw this up for anybody, like I said, that has been following, that knows me from before I started this daily vlog or weekly vlog or whatever we're calling it. Yeah, so a year ago today, if you look, or a year ago right now, if you look back at the pictures that I have up on social media and videos of the Detroit Autorama, Toronto Motorama, you'd see that I was rather large compared to now. So it definitely works. But anyway, enough story time. Halfway to the shop now, and shut off this front camera. We'll keep the front view going for a couple more minutes as the mountains ahead of us look amazing. Okay, just heading down to the auto shop from Detail to drop Nicole off to grab a fleet customer vehicle for a complimentary wash. So yeah, this van was white, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got it wrapped.
In a matte silver or something?
Yeah. I tried to get us to ceramic coat it because the wrap will get all messed up super fast.
Cool.
Okay, see you later. Thank you.
All right, I got Steve Chevelle down here. I think we were waiting for a cable to, oh, dinger, jeez. Sorry guys. Steve Chevelle, we've been waiting for a cable to tune the Eldebrock, and I think it came in, so we'll go check out, see what's happening. There's the Eleanor Mustang, back for a couple little things from after doing the big build on it last year. We did all the driveline and coyote swap with 6-speed, tires, wheels, brakes, all that fun stuff. Just in to tidy up all that stuff. The 51 Ford that's been in a few videos already. Just gonna get these roads to dry up. Mike got it out for a bit of a road test yesterday when it was dry. So I'm hoping to get it out today. It doesn't look like we have any rain or snow coming any time now, so I will hopefully get some miles on it today, and we can get it back to the customer soon. And here's the Chevelle. So I completely confused this car with a car that had not Sniper but Holly on it before. Oh, this wasn't the one that was at Post Haste.
Converted.
Yeah, so that's why I was super confused on it. So did we get the cable?
Didn't get a cable, but we got the customer's tablet, which has the old software and it communicates. So I just started communicating to him maybe 10 minutes ago. Which is good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that helps. Awesome. So yeah, he's got the tuning screen that comes with it from the customer, so that's good. So he can start communicating with it. I'm not sure if he got any further on this yesterday or this morning. Not much more to see here since yesterday. All the same. Looks like Bernard's got some sub-assembly going on the suspension here, getting her all pieced together. We'll quickly bounce over to the El Camino. He's got the carpet in, he's got it all protected. More of the dash together, looking really nice. Looks brand new in here. Wow. Door panels look amazing. Beautiful work. Sometimes just a rebuilt factory upholstery is just amazing. The back panel here looks great. Everything is just beautiful. Can't wait to see it come all back together. Can't wait to do the body and paint on this one day. It's just going to be a bit of a sleeper now. Everything's going to be new but the external, so almost like a Survivor series. So that's cool. Corbin's getting ready to cut the last bit of rust out of this. Looking good. We're just cutting some stuff. Quick Friday update at the auto shop. The Challenger is done and gone home with the customer yesterday, so that was a nice, quick and painless install. Dave's doing some work on this Cougar, some brake work being done and running concerns, I believe, so he's working on that. And he's also working on the G8. We left off on this, waiting for some control arms. Control arms are here to connect these two dots. The aftermarket bushings that we were supplied with, a little bit too wide, so we got to do a little bit of work there to the sleeve is the right size. You can see it's recessed on both sides, so we got to get these bushings trimmed down to fit, and then they'll fit those arms perfectly, and then I would believe it's just an alignment and done. Ashley's doing a bit of work on the Camaro, not sure what. She's just off for coffee right now, so that's still on the go. Challenger job is John. John's off on Friday, so it's just sitting waiting for him to get back. Town car waiting on parts from Amazon. So yeah, things are rolling along. Typical Friday though, a little bit slow. He doesn't know I just turned the camera on. It's all on that camera. And all the, I turned it on with this. Yeah. We'll show you the hot rod shop. So yeah, that's where we do all the metal work, like welding on new parts. Just walking back to the shop. Shandella's out doing a vehicle intake. We video them all, so therefore if anything happens, we fix any mistakes. Sometimes customers don't realize there's damage on their vehicle, and then with our complimentary washes, sometimes that exposes problems, so it's always good to video it before we touch it. Happy Friday afternoon, everybody. Just wanted to hop on here quickly and thank everybody for the support, watching us on YouTube, commenting, sharing, subscribing, all of the above. We have been doing this for just over 2 months, and we just got notification today that our videos are already monetizable. So without people like yourselves following and subscribing, sharing, commenting, and all that, that wouldn't be possible. So we're super excited that the work that we've put into this is paying off to the point of at least being monetized. That doesn't mean we're making money. That just means that we have the potential to. So yes, super excited about that. Just wanted to pop on here and mention that. Also had my sister-in-law and brother-in-law here with their kids today. They're here for a hockey tournament from Vernon. So we showed them around the shops today, and my one nephew Tavin sure liked the Osmo camera, so he was playing with it. So probably have Leah throw in a few of the clips that he was screwing around with. It was kind of funny, and yeah, see what else happens here today. But I just, like I said, wanted to thank everybody for the support so far and continued support. See you soon. Monday, March 17th. Just heading into Surrey to the passport office to pick up my passport, and then of course back to the shop to see what's happening. As always, got navigation set just in case we run into some traffic. It saved me last time as there was an accident or something, so it got me to get off at Mount Lehman in Abbotsford and run up that way. I guess it saved me 15-16 minutes according to navigation, so even though I know the way, I always run the navigation to see what could come up. Saved me quite a few times now. Yeah, alright, bye for now. Oh, yeah, front corner's smashed up on that one. Okay, well that was relatively quick. Got the new passport. It is so different inside. Obviously I'm not going to show inside, I don't know, but totally different looking anyway. It's black now instead of blue. And yeah, the information part is like a solid card now. Like, it's crazy. it's almost like a solid driver's license or something. Like it's really weird. So yeah, anyway, that was quick and easy. It's only 20 after 11, so we're gonna head to the shop.
Starting route to Stone Speed Shop.
So yeah, definitely learned something today. Well, I should say last time. They have 2 lines in there, line 1 and line 2. Line 1 seems to be serviced by just the one person just to the front left of the line, where line 2 seems to be serviced by 2
At the
people
stop sign,
straight
turn
ahead
right
of both
onto
lines.
102nd Avenue.
So last time I was there, I was passed by, I'd say at least 6 to 8 people in the right lane until I realized what was happening. Yeah, so this time there was more people in the right lane when I walked in, by about 3 or 4 maybe, and I jumped ahead of at least 6 or 8 people on the left as well. So which puts you over like 10 people probably that I passed. Why they do that, or how people don't realize, I guess. I guess it'll be 10 years before I need to go there again, so maybe just forget, or you just don't know, I don't know. But it was definitely way quicker in the right lane, and I actually heard a lady telling another person, oh, don't go in the left lane, go in the right lane. So anyway, happy to have another 10-year passport, and don't have to worry about that for a while. And yeah, just focus on business and getting the truck ready for the car show now. I was looking on the cameras when I was in there, and I see the wheels are off the C10, so, and the axles are out, so hopefully we're just getting ready to slide the new axles in. The only thing I'm unsure of on this kit was the 5-bolt axles going from 6 to 5 bolt. The information online was very vague. There wasn't like a ton of options, but it was pretty basic as well. Basically, it was axles to go from 6 bolt to 5 bolt. So hopefully it's as simple as it seems, and they just slide in.
Go past this light, then at the next one, turn right.
I did see some reviews on people having some issues with fitting them, but I've seen a lot of reviews of people using them no problem as well. So hopefully everything is good. Just need to order up some tires. I'll try and do that today, and then it's just assembly. So looking forward to seeing that truck with a 20-inch rim, some 14-inch brakes all the way around. Make a big difference. Little Bronco is the best little run-around vehicle. Not to mention how great it is for off-road, but man, the size of it, the power it's got, everything is just kind of overkill for the size of it. The amount of power, the braking, everything. So super cool little runaround rig for sure. All right, we'll see you in Chilliwack. Just remembered another thing happening soon is this weekend. I won't be attending, but it's part of this week, I believe. I don't know the hours. The Vancouver Auto Show is on this weekend. It's not a show I typically go to, as it's about modern cars mostly, and we're far enough from Vancouver that it really doesn't make sense for us to go at this point. Maybe in the future, we'll see. But I've never really gone. I went years ago when I was a teenager, I think. But BC DeLorean is there. They are a display for the auto show. They've hired them to bring, I believe it's 3 vehicles. So I'll be hauling one of them out there tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. So Surrey today, Vancouver tomorrow. And yeah, if you guys want to get out, and I think it's the Time Machine and the Biff car and the Toyota. So if you haven't had a chance to see it in any of the other events lately, the Vancouver Auto Show would be a great place to see those vehicles from BC DeLorean. So yeah. All right, back in Chilliwack. Gotta get rid of the music. CVSE must be checking trucks here. I'm gonna swing into Ford. I've had a small issue with the truck, which is a bit of a safety issue actually. When I get on the brakes, the truck pulls right, and really aggressive if you have to panic stop on the highway. It feels a lot like in an older vehicle when you get like a swollen flex hose. You hit the brakes, it'll pull one way, but then with that symptom, you normally get a release pedal opposite turn, because then it holds the brake on. So one application, I just was doing it on camera on my phone. We'll post that up maybe separately. But anyway, it dove right, and then I wasn't really holding onto the steering wheel, just kind of seeing what it would do. And it felt like the one time it did, maybe because I let off quick enough, it did pull a bit left, which would indicate a sticky caliper or something maybe on the left, which would make sense why it pulls right first and then that little bit left. But not every time it seemed to pull right afterwards. So I'm not sure. So I'm gonna run into the dealer. Not sure what proportions the brakes on the, like everything will be running through a module, of course, the ABS module. So not sure if there could be a restriction there somewhere or something, or just a faulty caliper or hose or something from the manufacturer. So gonna pull into the dealer here in a second and see if we can get it booked in for a road test, I guess. Show them the video and see what happens. They pump out enough of these things, you're bound to get the odd part that's no good. So yeah, I'll run in. Okay, just got to the shop and just get a quick run through. It's lunchtime and perfect time to come through here. The other two wheels showed up for the pickup truck. The axles will work. See them here. So now Ashley's just going to put together a list of probably some seals and maybe some bearings and brake lines and anything else we might need to get her together. So yeah, next time we see this, hopefully she'll have some bigger brakes on it. GTO in here. We've done head gaskets on this before, and I'm not sure what we're doing now, but I always did want to buy one of these as a daily driver. I thought it'd be cool beside my other GTO. It's just that these ones definitely aren't as cool looking as the old ones, but I'm sure you could make it look a little better. These wheels don't help it much. It'd be cool to put some older wheels on it, do some replicas or something. Not sure what's happening here with the Camaro, but Challenger. Need to make some room to fit this big transmission, so we're going to talk with the customer about that, see how far he wants to go. And there's the G8. Looks like it's back together. Just wheel alignment. Done already? Yeah. Cool. All done. So it's got all that fancy new suspension in there. Be nice to see this thing down at our detail shop and get the paintless guys to pull that dent out and polish it up. Cool car. Parts for that car came in on the week. Almost done assembly.